We choose the date where Granati is not here.
Yeah.
Huebsch got a lot of track of the days this year. Gänsehose. What a name. Okay, seemingly I drove that wrong.
Alles Plastik, ja.
Oops. Oh my god. Could we not brake? That was confusing.
What is that finish? That was confusing. And also I thought the hole is the GPS, but apparently you have to go left of the hole.
Well, I drove against the text and nothing happened.
But that's the GPS.
Oh man, you have to go full left on the wall. Okay. Hello, Chalky. Continuous brake here.
Ah, that's a risky. Ah. Oh, I see. Yeah, I completely didn't see
Whoa.
that finish risky.
I did not see that coming. Oh, that's an important section, I can say. Did you finish from above? Okay. Interesting finish.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is gonna be annoying rounds. Ugh. It's bad when you have the wrong line there. This checkpoint completely destroys you. This fast respawn doesn't work at all. Also, Chris, this is a way to get knocked out. A one checkpoint while you're going full speed right through it. Also, if you have the wrong line there, you're dead. You have to make sure that you don't die.
I see a lot of ways to get knocked out here.
Yeah, that's also true. Might be not the only part where you have that issue. theory it's very easy to avoid that mistake. So. Well, Kanadi always liked these Huebsch maps. Now he's missing one.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting map.
Yeah, his maps are always a bit unusual, but it makes them always interesting. They're always kind of this style, so a bit mixed, but also a bit different than other mixed maps, that's for sure. Not always the smoothest maps. Also perfectly smooth. That's usually not the case, but close to it. What is the Yannick's Platform Cup? We played a platform game mode. And it's basically a knockout with the platform game mode. On a map that he built and streamed beforehand.
I don't really get that reactor part, it's so hard to see when to steer.
Part. How did he keep grip in the GPS? In the platform mode, the most important thing is that you have a low amount of respawns. Also a run with less respawns that is slow is better than a run with many respawns that is faster. It's like basically what counts first is the amount of respawns and then the time in case of a tie. It's gonna be a difficult map with difficult parts. already the first 2 turns are quite difficult here.
Yeah. But I struggle more with the part after.
Map is not really that long, no? It's not many corners or many parts. It's very compact in the beginning of the track. There's a lot of stuff going on, left, right, left, right. Need one more improvement. Also not a very short, tight one. Surviving on this track is quite tough. In good pace. Ah, this is oh, that could have been so much fun. This is like the most crucial section. This exit speed as well. It decides everything. And it's the one part where I won't be confident with. Also this, at some point you lose suddenly the grip. I don't know. These maps are always nice to hunt then later on. But for also high pace on consistency, it's like always tough on his maps. Because many of these, also his previous map, I remembered where we were, had so many parts when you really risk it, you can just full crash a wall and have a stopping. And I got airtime. This is then slow, right? How did he survive that in the GPS? Mm. 2 minutes, Chris.
Yeah, go.
You need to log in.
You need to log in.
Are you just finished? I just looked when I said that I was looking to the top left and saw you.
I mean, I'm logged in for Div 2.
Also. Yeah, then you don't need to do anything. You don't need to log in anymore. You will be Div 2.
Yeah.
But I need to log in for Div 1. Oh, this is not a fan. Like in theory, yeah, cool, but also not. Oh wait, maybe not another run. Didn't even notice. Also I'm on the edge right now.
Yeah, that reactor part just doesn't make sense for me. I think you should be safe.
Oh, I actually didn't drop a single position since I finished. Huh? Now I dropped 1 position. Okay, I actually thought that's gonna be close. Like, you can easily lose 10 positions in the last run, but I only lost 1 position. There was absolutely no change. I'm gonna watch a GPS again and drink something.
How can you stay so much inside in that reactor part and don't get airtime? I don't understand.
Do you watch world records?
Yeah. Like always when I tried that, the GPS line, I just had airtime.
Me too.
Or do you just have to fully oversteer in there? I don't know.
Okay, then let's go. Nice camera.
I think I just had a slowdown in the drop where you have plastic on the right and road on the left side. Probably just landed right in the middle.
Okay, I try to think which part that is.
Yeah, after that reactor part, and then you go to the left and drop down.
Oh, okay. I expect quite a lot of mistakes on this map. But I will have to improve my 0.7 if I want to have a chance for a very good position. And I'm also not sure if I can be consistent on this. Struggled so much in the seeding, alone in the first two drifts. And then of course the reactor section. And also this left turn. The last left turn of the track. Just like 15 seconds before the finish. Like holy moly, I crashed so often on the outside. When I tried to not oversteer too much. But look at that, purple just won the last round and now I saw him in orange in the last CP. That's what I mean, I expect a lot of crashes here.
That left turn is also like so important.
It is mega important and I have still no idea how to take it or where the limit is. I tried to find the limit, but I was so often and not getting around. It's so suddenly.
Yeah. I just jump into that wall quarter pipe and just pray that I have the correct line.
Do I use controller? Yes.
I almost missed the finish and then I hit some scenery which bounced me back on track. Right into the finish.
Lol. What is the winning time? 0.15 and a 0.16. Oh. I see it coming at some point. At this finish, you just get a plastic bounce and bounce back.
That would be crazy. But I don't think that's possible.
Rip Rosu. Oh my god, this is exactly the same scenario that I had yesterday in Div 2. 3 pivos out from first to third red and 1 pivot even on orange, so 4 in a row. Exactly the same we had yesterday. But holy shit, how many players are actually in pivot? Must be a lot.
Also, the left turn where you said you always have to release, there is a platform which has a red border. The red border is not the border of the platform. There's a small gap. I just noticed that when I hit that and flew off the track.
Okay. Yep. Oh, are you still in?
No.
We get at least 2 trophies. Yeah, I will come into big danger in that moment when there are not 4 crashes. Like this map has like 5 corners and I don't have confidence in any of them. Doom. That happened. It was of course the one round where I got this left uphill as bad as never before. The ending was then good. But exactly now I couldn't do anything at that point anymore. Yeah, it was again this reactor part. When I didn't get inside out of this reactor section and had to oversteer in the uphill. Yeah, this was like, I knew that this will happen, and you have no speed if you have to oversteer. Like, if you have a wrong line there, you just have no exit speed. But I knew there will be lots of crashes, so chance for surviving was huge for a long time. But it's also obvious there will be the one or other round where there are less than 4 crashes. And that is then the one round where you need to survive. By pace. And purple crashes hard. Red was also slow, but purple will be in the mud. You see how stupid that is to drive now for him? Oh my god, there are so many crashes. Ach herrje, Doyle also respawning in the end. Poor purple doesn't make it into the finish. He's first red with that. Oh god. Interesting finish by Doyle. Now there is of course the danger that Down is winning this, because there are so many mistakes. And he is also faster. He's not super fast, he doesn't drive the point once, but I mean people like Purple, no, he just went out, others that were fast went out. In the round where I went out also Rue went out, and Rue was also, like he was already fast in a cup of the morning. Two people are already 1.2 behind. Actually, oh no, there he crashes. Okay, then this is the battle for survival. But Crips got it way better. This is not the battle for survival. Chameau DNF'd. That Fredwolf line. And he actually gets through. Oh, but Down as well. But Demir especially. Yeah, and Demir is not even saving it at all. Wasn't also Down, or did I see wrong? No, Down a second. That was Oxid. Yeah? What the fuck, Oxid? Demir gets through! What? Help me, what are they doing? Eh? I don't know what they are doing. What the heck? Demir, like all of them gave up with driving. Oxid and Demir both gave up on driving, and now the other one is through.
Yeah.
Slingo out? Actually didn't notice when he went out, but I don't see him in. I think that everyone that was fast, almost everyone that is fast is out. There are still some people in. Oh, this is actually a good round now. Like we had now one, what the fuck, there's dog jumping. But at least the field is close together. 41.0 out. Also Roquette has a 0.3 PB, and Rotrex is gonna be fast as well. But I tell you, the chance for a down victory was never as high as today. Like, this is a map that is basically made for that. As I said, I expected that many of the fast people will crash. And if you crash on Huebsch maps, you usually full crash. Just because the way his maps are built. They always have these very like... So, for example, something like this, such a chicane. If you touch there, you are full dead. And similar here, you just lose so much. I don't know, we had that also on other Huebsch maps, I would say. This phenomenon. Okay, this is another really close round. Holy moly, Freakwood is probably just out. Down. Down is probably just out. Is he? He's not out. No way, 6,000s, but that was a good round.
That was a sick round, yeah, for top 9.
Yeah. And now with Rodrex, one of the very fast players is out. Flyer's gonna win. Sorry to say, but you just jinxed him for this round. Question is, where will he crash now? That was already close, but he got it good. Not the greatest line for Flyer. Ooh, he barely made it into the dirt. Now he is in last. He overtakes someone. Oh, he goes very far. Did he have to release? He just made it around, I think. You're lucky, Flyer on orange. The jinx almost worked though.
Interesting line.
I anti-jinxed him by mentioning the jinx. Yeah. So we have a possible new first-time winner. I think with 2 players still. I don't think that Corky ever won, and I don't think that TNT ever won. But TNT is still in with a .64 PB. I guess that he drove that in the close rounds. Oh, now we have a big crash. So both of them survive. Oh my god, we have an even bigger crash, and now this is the respawn that our Flyer will survive. No way. This is exactly the respawn that I was mentioning that you cannot do. Because the flying respawn is just so bad. Oh, you might be onto something with Flyer winning. And Roquette, one of the fastest, is out. TNT drove actually a good time. He was in the back of the field, but he drove a really good time. I say Corky gets, or TNT gets. TNT, the classic. He just PB'd. Now he goes out. This is the classic Cup of the Day rule. It's my guess. Also down. Oh, down. There is a crash. Richly crashed. But I mean,
can he make the risky?
No, he doesn't need to. Down can also not. The other finish. Yeah, down out. Even down crashes on this map. Yeah, now you see, like for a top 5 round, yeah, we have a winning time of a 0.6. Second place is already at a 0.9. This is like due to this map style. But we also had a close round in the top 9. So sometimes the whole field gets through. TNT has the slowest start. It does not take the downhill at all at the reactor section. Oh, Corky with a touch.
TNT also super close there.
Ja, und das ist Richlig. Flyer and TNT in the top 3. You might still be right with Flyer winning, but he was lucky. But since he was lucky, the chances are even higher now that he wins.
Will we see a Czech final?
He takes a pretty safe line, TNT, and apparently it's still decently fast, but maybe not fast enough in the top 3. But fast enough to get until here. That was so close for Flyer, but he survived it, and I don't think that TNT can get some overspeed here. Yeah. So, backwards final. Very different lines in the first downhill. I don't know why Flyer went that far outside. But GG for 700s lead written. Very different lines here. Now Flyer gets a very clean exit. With that, he overtakes. Click with a better landing. So, close. But Flyer is a bit behind. And where is he jumping? Yeah, I don't know. was a weird jump. And yeah, it's deserved. He was the most consistent out of the last players. And with a 49,
GG.
also a decent time. Do you think it's bad that the mapper takes the place from the top 64? Nah, it's of course unfortunate, but it's also understandable that he wants to watch the knockout on his own track.
Yeah. And I mean, how often do all 64 players join anyway? I think that doesn't happen that often. So you could also argue that others are also stealing places.